Hello, welcome all of you. So in our question series of electrochemistry for JEE Mains and NEET 2026, today we will discuss question 8. This was already asked in JEE Main 2023. Let me read the question. At 298 Kelvin, the standard reduction potential is given how much? For copper 2 plus 2 copper electrode is 0.034 volt. That is the first information they are giving. Then they have given KSP of copper hydroxide 10 to the power minus 20, and they have also given this value. And at last what they are asking, the reduction potential. Be aware what they are asking, reduction potential. Reduction potential at particular what pH? 14 pH for the above couple. Above couple means nothing. When copper 2 plus is going to convert into copper, under that situation only. Answer will be coming something minus x into 10 to the power minus 2 volt, right? So our aim is to evaluate x. So before proceeding this question, from the same single concept, single question, we are going to understand what do you mean by half cell representation, then also gather the knowledge of Nernst equation, very important, and third and most important is solubility product. Full explanation you are going to get, because in this question particularly electrochemistry and ionic equilibrium has been clubbed with each other, right? And at last we need to know pH and pOH relation. So let's start the question. First, when we can see the most important part in this question, you can check, they are telling what copper 2 plus is going to convert into what? Copper. So let's try to understand what it is going to tell. So first thing, let me write, they are telling ki copper 2 plus is going to convert into what? Copper. Now logically you only think, under what situation copper 2 plus will convert into copper? By taking 2 electron only, right? So when he is taking 2 electron means what? It is happening oxidation or reduction. You can just check it. Here oxidation number plus 2 and here it is what? 0. So 2 to 0. Number has been increased or decreased? Decrease. Decrease means क्या? Reduction. जब भी decrease होगा, answer क्या होगा? Reduction. So this is a which process? Reduction process. And in exam they are asking also what? If you will see very properly, reduction potential. So ठीक है, that was the basic only. Now we can write the Nernst equation. So let's check from Nernst equation what we are going to it. So we know the Nernst equation formula, that will be equal to what? Everyone tell me. E cell will be equal to what? E naught cell. E naught cell means nothing, standard potential, minus 0.0591 divided by n. Now you think, what is the transfer of electron in this? 2 electron only, na? So that will be the value of n. So directly I am writing 2 log reactant product by reactant. So what is the product? Copper solid. So I need to write copper solid concentration divided by what? Copper 2 plus, right? So that is the one thing you written. Now just you can check it, as this product is copper solid, so concentration will be by default it will be 1, and copper 2 plus we don't know, so this value unknown to us. So our main aim is to what? If anyhow we are able to calculate copper 2 plus concentration, and E naught cell already given in the question, so then we can easily get E cell value, right? So let's check. So let me, for your clarity, write down, this is which process? What? It is what? Reduction. So this is what? Reduction. Let me write this part little down so it will look little neat and clean, right? Now after this, our main aim is to calculate copper 2 plus. So for that purpose only, if you'll see in question, they have already provided us what? KSP of copper hydroxide. So let's see what it is going to help us. So for copper hydroxide, what you can write? If you'll talk about COH whole twice, COH whole twice, how it will break? Copper 2 plus and what? 2OH minus, right? So for KSP is nothing, solubility product. It is just like an equilibrium constant. So what we can write? Concentration of product divided by reactant. So concentration of CO2 plus I can write. Then what? Concentration of OH minus. Be aware, you will forget in exam this 2. That is very important. Divide by what? Concentration of COH whole twice. Concentration of COH whole twice. As it is a solid, so by default the concentration of COH whole twice will be what? It will treat as a constant. So I have got directly Cu 2 plus, then OH minus, then what? 2, right? Now we can calculate very fast. Now if you see very properly, what is the KSP value in question gets given? KSP value already they have provided what? 10 to the power what? Minus 20. So I will be writing 10 to the power minus 20. So I can write KSP value 10 to the power minus 20. Is it copper 2 plus value is known to us? No, that we don't know. So I written copper 2 plus as it is. Do we know the OH minus concentration? OH minus concentration also unknown to us. Okay? So let's see how we are going to calculate OH minus concentration. Now in this question, if you check very properly what value has been provided, if you'll see in this question, they have already given which value? pH value, right? pH value already they have provided 14. So now our work is easy. It's now become easy only. The second part, formula we are going to write. What we know? pH plus pH in ionic equilibrium you have been taught. pH plus pH is equal to what? 14 So pH value is what? 14. So it's very good. pH also given 14 and total is also 14. So what I got? I got POH value will be equal to kya? 14. Sorry, not 14, it will be 0. And pH is what? Negative logarithm of what? OH minus concentration is equal to 0. Right? अब if that is the case, so you logically think what will be this? OH minus concentration. So I can write OH minus log का बेस क्या होता है? log का बेस 10 होता है. तो यहाँ क्या लिख देंगे? 10 to the power 0. अब 10 to the power 0, any to the power 0 क्या हो जाएगा? 1. तो OH minus का concentration कितना मिल गया? We got OH minus concentration 1. The moment I got OH minus concentration 1, so you can easily put, now you can put 10 to the power minus 20 CO2 plus concentration. What is the concentration of OH minus 1 only? So 1 का square what? 1 का square 1 ही होगा. So what finally you got? Is sir copper 2 plus concentration will be equal to what? Let me write this side. Will be equal to what? 10 to the power minus 20. The one part of this question has been done. Now it's a very easy. Now this you got as an answer. At the moment you got the copper 2 plus concentration, that is what? 10 to the power minus 20. So let's check what is the next part. Now directly we got the value of copper 2 plus. Now we can put it, and this standard reduction potential already in the question has been given. How much? You can check 0.03 voltage. Just put the value, get the answer. So let me just take this. Each and every point I have explained, so that if you haven't understood the chapter very properly, then also you can gain this from this series. And if you already know, so just try to listen it at 1.5x or 2x. It will be beneficial for you. So E naught cell already given how much? 0.34, right? You can just let me check once again. Yeah, 0.034, right? The 0.034. So we can check it, the values. There is a mistake in this question. This 0 won't be there. This is a mistake. So we can write 0.34 volt. So now we are putting the value. Now check it. One more important point. Don't round off this 0.059 as a 6. The moment you round off, you are not going to get the right answer. Why? Because this is an integer type question. So don't round off. So 0.0591 divided by what? 2 log. In numerator it will be 1 and denominator it will be what? Just now we have calculated what is the copper 2 plus concentration, right? Copper 2 plus concentration 10 to the power minus 20. So just put 10 to the power minus 20 and just we have to solve it. Now it's a math only. So you can check 0.34 minus 0.0591 divided by what? 2 log 10 to the power minus 20 will go, so it will become what? 10 to the power plus 20. And what is the formula for a to the power b? We can write b log a. So what I can write? 0.34 minus 0.0591 what? Divide by 2. So I can get 20 log 10, right? And what is the log 10 value? Log 10 की वैल्यू कितनी होती है? log 10 की वैल्यू कितनी होती है? 1 होती है. तो हो गया क्वेश्चन. अब तो बस कैलकुलेशन करना है. So that is the part. So we can easily get 0.34. Round off. Don't do round off. If you do round off, answer will come wrong. Divide by 2 into 20. अब इसको solve कर लो. 2 it will go 10 times. When you will solve, it will come. You can solve it. Minus 25 into 10 to the power minus 2. You can check it. It will come exact this value. Now what was the answer? Check it. They have given minus x into 10 to the power minus 2. So that's it. So you can easily check minus x. So x क्या है? X value is what? 25. So this is your answer, right? So this is our final answer. So let me give you one brief review. So this question was clubbed with the ionic equilibrium chapter. So that's why first we written the reduction part reaction, because reduction potential only they were asking. Then I written Nernst equation. E naught cell already given in the question, and already I know transfer of 2 electron. That's why copper solid, any solid by default it concentration we will take 1. This was iron, so we don't know. Our aim is to calculate this. For that purpose KSP values I utilize. Copper 2 plus 2H minus. I written the all equation. This value will be 1. Solid always it will be 1, or you can treat as a constant. So this value we don't take in our question. Copper 2 plus, then what? OH minus. Copper 2 plus, I don't know. OH minus, I calculated with the help of what? pH and pH formula, I got 1. So I put 1 value. So I got copper 2 plus 10 to the power minus 20. Then it's fine only. After that, I put E naught cell value. In question there was a mistake 0.034. So be aware, it is 0.34. I put the value of copper 2 plus, copper solid 1. Then I done whole calculation. At last I got what? X value is what? 25. So this was today's session. More videos we will upload in physical chemistry and organic chemistry. Thank you so much. Best of luck.